Lovely to see so many of you. Apologies for those of you who have heard this anecdote before, but I think it's worth repeating. And it was from Maureen Littman, from her book, and also I spoke to her and she was talking about it. And she said there was a Christian that was thrown to the lions, a great big amphitheatre as there was, and Caesar sent in a lion that came galloping up to Christian, and just as he was about to take a bite, Christian bends down and whispers something in the lion's ear. The lion yelps and runs for its life out of the amphitheatre. So Christian does it again. Caesar does it again, calls in another lion, who runs again up to Christian. Christian bends down just as he's about to leap, whispers something in his ear, and the lion just dissolves in a heap and starts yelping. So for the last time, another lion is sent in. Again, it's just about to get hold of Christian, who bends down, whispers in his ear, and the lion starts backing off, very quietly and slowly with its tail between its legs. So Caesar says, "You're going to live, but come here, just tell me, please, what did you whisper in his ear?" And Christian said, "Simple. I said to the lion, when you finished eating, would you mind saying a few words?" And I think that epitomises not only new speakers, but all of us as speakers. And whenever I stand up, I think of those lions. And the idea is that none of us are going to be that lion any longer, and we're going to confront it. But thank you for laughing. I was now... Enrico has kindly agreed to read the mission of the Toastmaster Club. Please give us a
Thank you. So, the mission of a Toastmasters Club: to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every individual member has the opportunity to develop oral communication and leadership skills, which in turn foster self-confidence and personal growth. That's it.
As we've said before, to speak in your own language is hard. To speak in a second language is wonderful. Thank you so much. And now my pleasure to introduce somebody who's so quiet and resigned, and you never see him, he never says anything at any meeting, so decided to give me the opportunity for the second time to be the Toastmaster of the evening. I'd like you to welcome my very great friend as well as member of Toastmasters, David Phillip.
It fills me with absolute joy, I have to be honest, to stand here for the second week in a row to run this meeting. Last week as Toastmaster I had a ball. It was the best session that I've Toastmastered for myself. I remember going back 4 or 5 years when I first stood up here. My leg was shaking so badly I thought I was going to fall over. I kept looking at my agenda and I suddenly, for the first time in my life, realised the meaning of blind terror, because I was staring at it and thinking what's next, and I couldn't see any of the words. But now, a few years on and a little bit of practice, I'm very happy to be up here. Thank you for the lovely introduction. Tonight, everybody, we are here to learn. Everyone comes to Toastmasters with a serious intent to learn, to self-develop. Now, the intent to learn is serious, but the execution of that intent can be full of fun and joy. This is the safe place to get up, to speak, and if you're planning a mistake, this is the place to do it. Even if you're not planning a mistake, this is the place to do it, where mistakes are welcomed. It's a chance for you to experiment, to find out what your level is in that supportive environment, so beautifully read by Enrico, so thank you. So fellow Toastmasters and our very welcome guests, Tom, Enrico, and our new member Mary at the back, and Kesh, it's your second week as a member, I think it's your second time as a member? Anyway, all welcome. Bit of housekeeping. Can you all get your mobile phones out and please double check that they're on silent or switched off. If you need the loos or toilets, if you go through that door straight across, there's a door on the other side which says toilets on it, there's toilets in there. Or if you go out of there, turn right, straight through the doors and right to the end of the corridor, there's a set of toilets on the left there, ladies and gents. If there's a fire or a fire bell, there's an exit there. You can go out through the front door. Again, if you turn right here, there's another exit just on the right. So there's plenty of opportunity for toilets and running away. Now, my job as Toastmaster of the evening is as a compere. If you would like to look on your seats, you should have an agenda which has writing on both sides. That tells you what's happening. There are also two other kinds of sheets. One says HOD Speakers Club Evaluation Slip. This is for everybody to use. When our speakers have finished speaking, we will have a minute's silence, and it's an opportunity for you to write down something that you liked about the speech, a way in which you think the speaker might improve, and also what you thought of the speech overall. And we do this in that spirit of support and understanding, and you want to leave the speaker wanting to come back and do it again or do more. And at the end of the speeches, on this other sheet, there's 3 little ballot sheets. So we get an opportunity to vote for the best speaker, the best impromptu speaker, and the best evaluator. For our Toastmasters, everyone that speaks gets an evaluation. And right at the end, we have a general evaluator who will evaluate the whole meeting. So our agenda is split into 3 main sections. One is prepared speeches, second one is impromptu speaking, where if you don't have a set role, you might be called upon to come up and speak at short notice. And again, if you've never done this, and you think, well, I've come here to learn to speak, but I don't actually want to speak, throw that off. If you get asked to speak, come up and seize that opportunity. It's wonderful. And even some of the seasoned speakers here, I think, don't always relish the idea, but please do. Have some people, fantastic helpers, to make the meeting run smoothly. And let's start off by applauding warmly Sina Bahani at the back there. Say good up. Okay. Who, as Sergeant at Arms, comes very early, sets up the room so that when you all walk in, it looks like a professional meeting, puts the banner up, decorates the walls, puts all our ribbons up, and makes sure that the meeting is going to run well. Thank you very much, Sina.
You're welcome.
And Angela Hook at the back there is a meter and greeter, prepared the badges, made sure that you got a smile and a welcome when you came in. Thank you, Angela. Next, at HOD, we have started a tradition to video everything that happens up here. And we have our own website, hodtv.uk, where everything that is video gets put on the site, and it's a great learning resource, an opportunity to see again the speeches you've made, to see what you've done well and how you can improve. And tonight's video master is Dennis Newman, if you just give him a round of applause. Very important, keeping to time. So I'm going to ask, in his second role of the evening, is Sina to come up and explain what he is going to do as timekeeper. Please give Sina a round.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much. Madam President, Mr. Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Tom and Enrico. We have a very complicated and very well-planned agenda here. And there is a reason that it all goes nice and smooth and everything works out. Now, if you think it's because a good Toastmaster or President, I think you're wrong. You've got to have a great time. So I'm going to tell you what's going to happen with the time. Anybody who comes on stage having a specific time to speak. Prior to finish those timing, I'm going to show the green card, which means you have around 2 minutes to finish your speech. So you can slowly come to the summary and the conclusions. Then I'm going to show the amber card. So the green, then amber, which means you need to summarize quickly and your time is running out. The red card shows that your time is over and you have 30 seconds to finish your speech. If you don't, I'm going to disqualify you. Ladies and gentlemen, keep to time.